committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey. Shoot him out, shot like, hey.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Come on, bro. Stop telling me I didn't leave my PCR, bro.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Give him the fuck out. You better get more Davis the fuck out. Put it right here.
This 2nd and 4.
Oh, he just came out through the 100 off the rip. Oh, I checked, bro.
Right back to Brown. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now they'll shift things around.
Hey, JG, I'm at 58 pitches. Energy still green. What should I do? Top of the ninth.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now a first carry here for their running back. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Well, Charles, you know, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing now is Murray. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now from Murray. That is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
The Giants at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Powering his way forward and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
You out of here, Jack. You out of here. You can go over 2 back-to-back hits. See you, buddy. We ain't got time for this shit right now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he stopped immediately there. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Fielded at the 33. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
You know what fucked me up about this one? A lot. It always makes my pulse a little fucked up.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's how they stand me, dude. That's how they stand me.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Again, he finds Moore. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Hey, you really just did the whole ass shit?
I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. Well, they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I know what he's doing, nigga.
On the scramble there at 2nd down.
Teach that nigga some shit, man. Teach that nigga some shit.
Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
That's complete right around the 8. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now a play fake here on 1st
Woo,
down.
we had time to get there.
For a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah, we had so much time to get there.
1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
I knew you was going that much. That's why I started laughing when you said that. No, he's crazy. He doing the breezy bowl.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
I'm about the inside dog. When I was on the street, he was guarding that nigga.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He was guarding that nigga. That's what I was trying to go for, though, but he was guarding that nigga, dog, man.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been
and you
loosened
do?
up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Back to him on 1st down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 13 yards, good for a
all that passing shit don't matter, bro. All that shit don't matter, bro. I do what I do, bro. All that shit don't matter.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. It was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a 1st down on that last catch.
So what?
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They fire this one quickly to Austin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play.
That big was, man. I ain't even run a play.
It shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Sure.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Kyler Murray with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Here's 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
And taken right on the 30. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Murray going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Murray.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
From the gun, Murray.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I will bust your ass. I hope I play this nigga Mike next year, bro. I'm going to bust your ass so bad.
Hey, Trey, take the under. I'm on him.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
Okay. Lock in there, see? The new regime, nigga.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 68 yards.
And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, Z. I hear you.
And bulldozing his way through. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Baby, can you please take that off of me?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting
Welcome to the team, Max.
Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up a throw.
Get the fuck out of here.
On the run, but that's going to be incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go.
They're going to try and throw.
We'll take that, though. We'll take that.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Take that bone texture off. Worst addition to a video game ever.
He finds Austin complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That nigga say 11th grade. God damn. Come back, come back.
Now they send a man in motion right. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
I feel like, no, I didn't. Hell no, that was like fun run. Yeah, that feel like fun run.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I remember I had When the teacher took our cards, don't worry about it. We grabbed the coin and a penny pencil. Throw that bitch up to whoever should get closest to the wall, get the pop.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
In motion comes the tight end left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. The slot man in motion right. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Here's Johnson with a reception. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Giants get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
All y'all niggas' birthday, I'm older yard is bro. Y'all birthday, I'm older yard is movie. Put those hoes down. Every nigga need to watch that once in their life.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
The white, we call Mr. White folks. That nigga tell a bitch, she say, the Cowboys take over first. Said, my bitch really another prick. She get her shit right. That's called record eyeball.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
2nd and 6. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie. CJ been getting folded for sure.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Oh, God, she was holding us so fine. I would have been pulling myself. My back fucked up.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. He may go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
How the fuck did you even get up there?
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the...
It's your Wi-Fi, huh? That's your excuse. Let's see your next one.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball.
No, I don't think he's gonna enter. Cause y'all got a good ass. What's the call again coming next year? Like Tyler Ford.
We got the ninth ranked recruiting class coming in.
Hey, did you see that number 1? The top